Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to show you a very fascinating data chart that I made based off of Bitcoin's all-time high and its total supply. So I think you guys might find this one really interesting. So yeah, before I jump into it, just want to let you know I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my own personal opinions on the market. So please always do your own research before investing, okay? But yeah, let's just dive into this one. I don't really want to waste no time. For those who have obviously seen my channel or my videos before, you know, I look at giving you realistic figures based on the data that we see, and show you potential price gains and stuff. This one's not so much a price gain video. Well, it is a price gain, but it's more of just I was just really intrigued by the data that I found based on Bitcoin's all-time high. I took a historical snapshot here on the 17th of December, which shows Bitcoin's, I believe this was Bitcoin's all-time high. It comes around 15,000, which is roughly around $20,000. And what I did was I took the price that Bitcoin was, followed by its 21 million, and then I came up with this chart. Very simple data chart. Just bring it into the middle here so you guys can have a better look at it. And yeah, so all I tried to figure out is if a cryptocurrency had 21 million coins and it did an all-time high of 15,000. As you can see, I've put it in dollars there as well, so you can see the little price difference in or conversion rate. Then I thought, well, what if a cryptocurrency had double the supply? So if it had 42 million, does that mean that it would be half that price? Is this meaning a coin with 42 million supply? Is this how high it can potentially go? So, you know, I'm just going to run down these numbers that I came up with, and all I've done on the left hand side here is double the supply every time. You see, I'm just constantly doubling, and then you'll probably see some here like 112 million, which is Ethereum, with a little question mark, because that's just kind of making me wonder, well, you know, well, is when Bitcoin hit 15,000 before, or $20,000 before, did Ethereum really hit its potential all-time high? Because we know Ethereum went to I believe it was like 1,100 pounds, which in dollars is probably about $1,300. So, you know, we can do this now. We can take a little look at these as well to see, you know, and compare as to if their all-time highs are sort of matching the supply that they have. So let's just do this real quickly. So let's take a quick look at Ethereum as an example. I mean, I won't do all the coins. I'm just going to go through a few of them just so you can see what I mean. So I'm having a bit of, oh, my computer's playing up a little bit. Come on, just spinning. There you go. Actually, I think it's the website. I think there's so much data that it's trying to pull. Just want it to spread out a bit so we can have a good little look. That's not too bad from what I can see. So yeah, if you look here, trying to get it at its highest, sort of just fiddling in it. Let me just bring it out a little bit more. I know it was around 1,000 something, so oh, that'll do. That works. Yeah, so 1,077. We'll use that for now because that was quite high. 1,077 is what Ethereum had here. Now, if we just go back to my chart here, based on a supply, again, because all I did was double it on this side. I'm just doubling the supply, right? But I left this one in the middle empty. So based on having 112 million, well, look at this. If you had 160 million, a crypto coin with 160 million, which is sort of like Omisi Go, really. Omisi Go is 140, so it's very, very, very close to that. And that could realistically hit this sort of number here based on the supply and the all-time high off of what Bitcoin hit, right? So how much should have Ethereum really have hit? Because if, you know, if 160 million token went to sort of $2,500 or 1,800, you know, and just under 100 million is 3,750, 5,000, you know, where should Ethereum really be? So it really does fascinate me, this little chart. I might I might put it in like a PDF format and then upload it, so because it might help you guys along the way to sort of have a look and see, you know, realistically where these numbers could be based on Bitcoin supply and highest all-time high. But it is fascinating to look at. So here's another example here. EOS 1.28 billion. I think EOS has just under 1.28 billion, but it's a similar number, so I put EOS here. And we all know that EOS hit around, was it 16? I think it was like £16 or $16. Let me just quickly check that one again for us. Seems to be taking its time again. Here we go. Let's have a little look at EOS. So EOS, oh no, I want to go to its auto. Actually, I can do it this way. Doesn't matter doing it this way. Let's just bring this back a bit. So EOS, its all-time high was £15.74. So just to convert that into dollars real quick, so you guys in America can see, £15.74. It hit about $20 as its all-time high. So now again, like I said, with the supply that it has, whether it's its supply, EOS has a supply of where are we looking? Can't even see it. Here we go. Total supply of 1 billion, right? So yeah, it does very much fit almost into that category right here. So, you know, it's got a lot of room based on these numbers that I'm seeing here to go up a little bit more in price. Or, you know, maybe it should have hit this and it didn't, I don't know. But you know, if we're going on this here and all we're doing is halving its supply, doubling its total, sorry, yeah, halving its, doubling, getting myself twisted, doubling the supply, halving the price. There we go. Realistic figures are what it should be, right? So you guys can have a look at this in your own time and decide if it helps you or not. But I just found it really interesting. Let me know what you think. I mean, look, if we have another look down here, a 40 billion token or a 40 billion coin sits around £7, sorry, £7, which is $9, almost $10 actually if you look here. And for me, it was very similar to ADA, Cardano. You know, where should that have been? Because if you look at an $80 billion, which is half of that, right? If you look at an $80 billion, 80 billion is roughly £3.62. So anywhere from £7 to £3.62. You know, ADA could very well sit somewhere in between there. But what was really fascinating for me was this one here, the 100 billion, because as I was going down and doubling the supply, and then I came down to this one and it got to around 100 billion. Well, it was 80 billion to 160 billion. See, 160 billion worked out £1.80, $2.43, but 80 billion worked out $3.62. So now when I look at $100 billion type of coin, which you've got like the XRP and the TRONs, XRP looked very, very similar to where it could be, where it should sit. So I feel like that this particular chart is showing some significance to the data that it's showing us, because, you know, if XRP hit its near enough sort of prices to what it should be based on Bitcoin's all-time high, I mean, look, we can do this, look. So I got it here, like Bitcoin's all-time high, XRP's all-time high right here, £2.65, and this was back in January the 7th. So, you know, like, this chart may very well be something that we can use moving forward to sort of maybe understand where these coins may go or may hit, or what they should be hitting. Because that one to me looks near enough spot on based on these three pieces of like information here, this little bit of data here. So yeah, have a little think. Let me know what you think about this. Yeah, as I said, I might put this in a PDF so you guys can download it and just have it on the side. And just keep watching the market, I suppose, because like I said, it also shows potential for what these coins really can do and how high they should possibly go. Obviously, once we get past this DeFi craze, because everybody's like wanting to make some fast money. And I do know that, well, I personally think that the DeFi space is a bubble and it will eventually pop. And then what we'll see is the real coins, the serious projects start to take more shape again, start, you know, coming back with its the numbers that they should be hitting. So yeah, I mean, like, look at TRON. You know, it's got, like I said, it's right down there with 100 billion tokens, and I've never really invested into this. And guys, this isn't investment advice at all, but I'm just saying, you know, I've never invested into TRON, but when you look at its all-time high, which is sitting around 15 cents, and then I'll show you again based on cutting this supply and doubling this supply on this side and then cutting the price down here, you know, $100 billion coin could potentially hit around this. Well, it did before with XRP. So I mean, it's something to look into and something to really think about. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you with that now, guys. If you are new watching, please do subscribe. I should have said that at the start. Give me a little like. Let me know what you think. This covers pretty much most cryptocurrencies and their potential all-time highs of where they should be based off of this. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.